Pisces, how you doing? So, breathe, Pisces, breathe. Some of you might have trouble in breathing. You could have sleep apnea, or someone's extremely nervous. I'm hearing nurse or nervous. Someone that's a nurse, works at a doctor's or a hospital, or you've got an appointment and that you're very nervous about it. Okay. Someone's nerves, like oh, you've got a nerve. So I don't know if someone's violent around here, but I definitely keep hearing someone is like overwhelmingly nervous for some reason. Now, is this because you've met someone, or is it because they've met you and they're very nervous? Okay, that they're not really showing so much confidence maybe, or assertiveness, being very assertive. Normally when you get Norman or Normington or Norris or Chuck, okay, or Sellers, Sarah, Sassy, Sarah, Steve, Casino, Sandra, I've seen you before. 4, Scorpio, Aries. So if you didn't know, I channel, and I channel loads of stuff and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so you can watch this from a Life Path 3, and then I look at the tarot cards, right? So it's like this nervous approaching feeling of something that you've got coming up that might be making someone extremely nervous. Now, for some of you, I really do keep picking up like an appointment that you might have that is to do, or an ointment, okay, that you have to apply. But okay, so I'm hearing that I'm really going to have to start applying myself in the correct manner. So someone here, Reese, Rihanna, Ricky, Regina, but I'm going to have to start applying myself in the right manner. Going to have to really start putting the work into myself. So it does feel like you've got someone in your energy that is really trying to overcome nervousness. Like I feel, because it could be like, you know, to remain eye contact and things like that is really important when it comes. And you can always tell if someone's nervous if they look away and they look down, and, you know, so it's kind of like this, I've got to work on myself. Like I'm going to have to start really looking deep inside to find out what it is that stops my progression forward. Normally, how do we do this without offending people? So normally, from a male's perspective of being a Pisces, right, normally, a lot of people that I meet on my journey, they're always worried about getting hurt. Like the first thing that you can ever hear from someone is, I'm worried about being hurt. Okay, that's feelings, right? But from a masculine's point of view, like a true one, they're not bothered about their feelings, not in a nasty way. Because if someone's kind of like, oh, I'm really not bothered about your feelings, and that's obviously narcissistic and controlling, right? But a masculine energy would not be concerned about their feelings. That's a given all over the place, is a place, another fish, or a 3. But a masculine energy that's a good one would not be concerned about their feelings, right? They would be concerned about what they want, and they would show assertiveness, right? But sometimes in life that can be too fast for people, okay? So your message is where there may be someone that is really nervous because they know that they could have met someone that is worth the time and effort to put into themselves. Jeff, Steph and Steve. But they might be putting like because all I keep hearing, I'm really going to have to start applying a method to the madness of it all, okay? So it's a little bit like the Great Pretender, okay? Are they just pretending, or do they mean it? Like, are they just pretending, or do they really mean it? Like, are they putting on a facade? Is it leading me in? Oh, okay, I got a feeling I know. So if you guys freak out because of me channeling your life, I can't help it, I'm a medium, okay? So what I'm hearing is that someone is like analysing a person, worried that if they go into a commitment with someone, will the same thing happen, or Steve, if I say thing, you say Stephen King, but will the same thing happen as it did before? And what they're doing is analysing the situation, thinking, I'm going to have to get to know this person first, because, what was the message that kicked that off? I can't remember what Spirit said now, but it's about, I need to apply myself, right? But I'm worried that the same thing that has happened in my past relationships has more than likely happened or will happen again. So I need to make sure that it doesn't, because I think that you might be trying to control me in certain way. You see, again, you've got this very confused energy, maybe, of someone that's ready or not. Could be another Pisces or a life path 3, but sort of ready, but sort of not ready. And like I said, the majority of, I'm always going to put myself in a bracket as a stable individual male Piscean. The majority of clients and people that I ever talk to, they so desperately want their twat flame back. Like, they give up on their life because they believe that the one person that they're supposed to be with, they'll just wait forever and a day. Now, I've done your readings, okay, over on Patreon, so I know a lot of things that are kind of in your reading anyway, okay, but your channel messages are basically saying the same thing. Probably not the Pisces one, but I've just done Scorpio. So if you are indicative with someone that is like a life path 4, a Scorpio or Aries, okay, then yeah, you really relate to that, because someone here is going to get denied because they're concentrated on the wrong person, meaning they're giving up their life for the twat flame that they want, okay? And because twin flames, right, if you've ever been in one where someone is in and out of your energy, very much so, just now and again, twin flames do not stay around long, okay? They don't stay around long. There's also an offer that isn't going to be on the table for long, is what I'm also hearing. Like, someone needs to snap this person up quickly. Could be a snapper. Someone might need to snap you up quickly, Pisces, because it's kind of like that. There's options and there's offers on the table, okay? And someone's going to have to snap this person up quick. But I feel like someone here in the energy is concentrated on the wrong energy, giving up. Twin flames, if they come, like, how do I put this? Sometimes karmic soulmates, they can come into your energy. They don't stay around long. You get into the, oh my God, this is my forever after disaster. And they're here forever now. Once they're back, they're here forever. No, they'll be gone again. And then you'll be like, oh, I waited all this time and now I've got to go through all of this again because you won't commit to me. And then they're off. That's a karmic situation. That person or yourself, if that is you, will be doing that for a long, long time. When some people meet stable energies, they just pass them up and they're like, no, I'm not putting any more time into someone that's concentrated on another person. Because a lot of people can fuck up energies of stable energies because of this twin flame bollocks. For lunatic empaths that are waking up, it's, this is my first time, first person, I am addicted to my twat flame, we're supposed to be together, blah, 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 so on and so forth. That person's going to be down a rabbit hole. They're going to be going down a rabbit hole of wanting the person that they want. So when you meet other people, they'll be like, nope, okay, you keep doing that, okay? So there's that energy here, okay? So if you're a Pisces watching and you're kind of like, no, I want my twat flame, and we haven't spoke or seen each other for ages. Sorry, but in the readings that I've done, you're just going to be giving up your life for that, okay? There are other energies here that are nervous, like I'm extremely nervous, and it's now affecting it's kind of like someone here realizes that they're going to have to open up, like that's why you guys come up in the Scorpio reading. If you're like me and you have if you're a Pisces sun sign and you've got 3 placements of Scorpio, 3 placements of Aries, right? 3 placements of Virgo and 3 placements of Gemini, trust me, it ain't fucking easy. But if you have Scorpio in your chart, right, and you've come up in the Scorpio reading and you're on Patreon, you'll see what I mean, where this is now merging into that reading itself, because I can assure you, like I said, in that reading, if you're on Patreon, that there are offers on the table. Someone is being offered out, and also someone is being called out on their bullshit here. So it's kind of like, you're out, okay, I can't be doing with that anymore. Next, okay, no, can't be doing with that. Next, okay. So you've either got a woman or a man, because there's same-sex relationships here also. You've got a woman, maybe, or a man that is basically a stable individual that's kind of like, fuck is wrong with people? Sorry, but why is everybody so guarded? Why is everybody so protected? And that's because they've had a number done on them by past relationships that actually make them give up, maybe because of the faith that they have in male energies, right? So it could be a fresh wound. It could be someone that's just newly single and they're just like, I'm single but mingling, but I'm newly single, and I'm kind of dipping my toe in the pool, or pond tarot, but I'm dipping my toe in the pool of Paula, Pucci, another Piscean maybe. It could be Sagittarius, life path 5, Sagittarius Taurus placements. Could also be a fish as well, like a life path 5 Sag Taurus fish. But I'm also seeing the world in my head, which would be a 3 Pisces. Could be someone that's long distance travel. There could be someone that's traveling and it's getting nervous because you don't like flying or something like that, and you're traveling and it's coming up to this conclusion of like feeling slightly nervous maybe. Because I'm definitely seeing the world. I'm seeing like long distance communication, travel, or just like talking to someone online, okay, and it's kind of like this building up a rapport of someone, but someone's building up a report. Now I'm hearing deporting. Is it like thinking about like a container, or Tina, or Tyler, or Taro, or Tanya, or Great Britannia? But I'm thinking about a container of what it would take to get my stuff in a container and ship it across a yard, because I'm hearing like a port yard or something like that, or report, but like deporting things, like export, deport, export, okay, and porting things across, or moving across, or even flying across, but like the departure, okay, so I'm hearing departing. So someone could have lost a loved one here also, and the faithful departed, okay, but then I'm also hearing Faith, Olivia, Livy, Lithuanian, okay, Lithuania, but like I'm also hearing like departure, which means that I'm looking up at a billboard, so I'm seeing in my head spiritually as a medium, a true one for you guys that fucking blame me in the comments for not understanding and being anal, thinking that all messages come from a card. You're obviously very low on the scale. But there's like I'm seeing this departure of this billboard that's kind of like numbers going right, like numbers. So some of you might be practicing numerology or understanding numerology, or trying to understand it even more. Like I said, if you're on my gold tier, you'll start to learn a lot more about sequences of numbers ticking by, right? Because it relates to the snowflake condition of not one snowflake is the same, right? Not everybody is a Prince Charming or Snow fucking White and the 7 dwarves. So you could be dealing with a life path 7, a Cancerian. Someone could have children and they whistle while they work, okay, or they toot their whistle. Someone could be playing with their whistle. Could be a bowpipe. Someone could be going on a train, okay, or trainer, Trina, Trina, Teresa, Treacle, Tanya, Great Britannia. But like I'm seeing this sequence of numbers, sort of like we are now departing at train station, blah blah blah. Please get your seats ready and your tickets ready for departure. And you are not, you know, like that. So I can hear the tannoy, and I can also see the departure, okay, as the tannoy type sort of thing. Believe you me though, like I said, if I freak any of you out, okay, at any point, it should give you more of a deep mind of thinking, shit, how? I've had it all the time, okay, I do get it all the time. People literally have fucking said to me in the past that I've got their mobile phone, that I'm literally fucking looking up all their information in their mobile phone. So I ain't, trust me, I ain't give a fuck. Why would I do things like that, right? Why am I that bothered about people's, right? So some of you could be schizophrenic and paranoid, and you're putting pieces of paper over your phone, or you're just shocked, okay? Or you're like trying to hide yourself on your phone or something like that, you know, covering up the piece of fucking thingy, and oh my god, I must cover it up so someone doesn't see and shit and whatnot, and paranoid delusional fucking schizophrenia, or just paranoia that's created by an awakening. And then you meet the lunatic fucking empath and you're like, Jesus Christ, man, there's a lot of stuff that's going on there, right? No. Like I said, man, if y'all guys are on that trip, right, and you meet a stable guy, a good one, they will look and think, whoa, right? You got to be up here. You got to be savvy, bro. If you ain't got to be Jimmy Savile, you got to be savvy up here. Okay, so you've got these energies of like departure. Okay, so it could be a train. You wouldn't really look at a departure gate in a car, but it could be to do with Jimmy, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack, Jennifer, or any J name. Could be something to do with around a same-sex relationship of being gay. But then I'm also hearing a car. So like, okay, so I'm seeing a black limo, a limousine or something like that, or Lithuania or Lima. Okay, so I know a Lima, and she lives here, and she is South African. Her name is Lima. Okay, and her mother's name is Dangia, believe it or not. But yeah, they're from they're from New Zealand. So you could have people that are New Zealand here. Okay, Zoolander, Jim Carrey, Jim, J, any J name, Zoolander, Zooland, Roland, Rowena, Regina, Ronan, like a samurai, Chinese from China or something, of like samurai swords trying to cut something. I don't know. Oh, okay. I'm hearing someone's into harming, in harm's way or harness. Oh, believe it or not, very strange things happen where I live here, or Livy, or Lithuania. My dad died like 10, 13 years ago, and he had a best friend, and he lives just over the road there. Okay, and I called his name out, and I didn't realise that he died. He's a really lovely guy, and he died the other day, and his funeral was yesterday. And it was my dad's old best friend. When my dad was alive, that was his best friend. Like, they played football together. They were best friends. And he died of COVID, bless him, yesterday, the day before. John, I think his name was. Jay. But yeah, so some of you might be looking in the obituaries, or you hear some bad news about something that comes on. There's bad news on the doorstep. I couldn't take one more step. Steve, Sarah. I can't remember if I cried when I read about his widow bride, but something touched me deep inside the day the music died. So bye-bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And good old boys are drinking whiskey and rye, singing this'll be the day that I die. Some of you are worried about dying, okay, worried about dying, because I'm hearing like a hospital energy, and I'm worried about dying, like, or that there's something being critically wrong, like, critically ill. Okay, I don't know what that would be for any of you guys, but it's there as a message. I'm worried about, oh God, it's the same song again. And the message, the message. The secret is out. Could be dealing with a Libra, life path 2, and the secret is out. Now the secret is out now, it's out. Someone could be kicked out of a group. Like, you're out, fuck that, I can't be doing with it, you're out. Okay, just out, get out. Okay. Some of you could be trying to fight off the darkness around a devil maybe, or a Capricorn. Okay, and he's just like, out, I'm fucking out, and I'm just out. Some of you, man, someone here is contemplating on suicide, right? Just, man, if you're like really struggling, you know, just reach out to me if you've got no one else to reach out to, and you're contemplating on those kind of things, you know, because I'm picking up like a hangman, like, and I'm out and I can't take this no more, and I'm really, you know, no, people, don't do that. Things will always get better, right? You probably just need to talk to someone here, okay? So I'm not a shit guy, you know. I won't charge people that are fucking, you know. If you want someone to talk to, you can reach out right here. You can find me all over multimedia, but like, yeah, because I'm picking up someone here is kind of like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I can't take it. Okay, could be a single mum here. Like, you're really stressed and you're a single mum and you're, wow, yeah, I'm feeling some very heavy energy here around a single mother here, like really struggling in order to make ends meet here. Yeah, it could also be around dieting, because I realised yesterday. So for the person that's really struggling, for a single mum, you know, you don't realise your worth, man, when you're a single mum. Like how hard it is for people out there that are single mothers, right? So you're doing really well. You know, don't give it up. Don't doubt yourself just because you're a single mum. Start believing in yourself and start thinking, you know what, I'm fucking stronger than most women, right? For a woman to be a single mother these days, trust me, is fucking difficult, right? More difficult than a fucking guy, right? So, you know, don't do anything daft there, right? I'm also hearing a D name as well, Dan, Danielle, Danny, right here. So, you know, power to the single mothers out there. But, you know, you guys may know that I've been doing a diet for the last God knows how long, and for 3 weeks I haven't cheated, I haven't done anything wrong in my diet, okay? Not cheated, not had a carb or sugar. And I went to weigh myself yesterday and I haven't lost a fucking thing, and I've actually put on weight. I can't believe it. Like, I've actually put on weight. And so I've gone out and bought myself one of these glucose monitors. Some of you could suffer from diabetes. If I'm talking, by the way, okay, no matter what I'm talking about, 21 on the clock, 3 and 3, Pisces, 6, Gemini, Capricorn. So if I'm talking, this relates to you, there you go, right? So glucose, right? I'm not diabetic, but glucose monitoring, okay? It's fairly expensive-ish if you can afford it, but it will help you out with your glucose if you're on a diet. I will do videos around it, maybe on my vlog, my old vlog channel with my ex on there, sorry, but I do run a vlog, by the way, it is below, but it's got my ex on there, but don't worry, this is right, but like, it's a monitor, right, and you stick it right into your arm at the back here, and it monitors everything that you eat, even your sleep and everything. It monitors your DNA. Okay, so every time you eat something, your glucose level will spike or it will go down, it will remain consistently the same. And it's very, very, very good for dieting. Basically knowing, okay, so what am I putting in my body that I can keep a track of, that I don't have to wait 4 weeks for the result. Some of you have got a doctor's or a result or something here, right? Results from a doctor, or I'm waiting for my results to come back. Okay. Or a salt and battery charge around a court case or something like that, and it's coming up and it's kind of like coming to crunch time, and I'm really nervous that it's coming up to that date or that time or something like that, or for me to make up my mind what I'm doing, or a result of hospital or doctors or something like that, right? Yeah. But yeah, going back to the story, if you guys are bored, go somewhere else. Okay, we will get to your tarot. It goes on your arm, and then you eat something, and then you get your phone and give you access to their app, and you go like that, and it tells you everything that you need to know that's going on with your body, that's reacting or not reacting, well or not well, with what you're eating or consuming. So even when it comes down to like supplementing, it will tell you about the right or the wrong supplements that you're taking, and if your insulin or your glucose level are spiking or they're lowering. Okay, so it's good for fasting, it's good for dieting, and it's obviously good for people with diabetes, or that are even on the verge of being diabetic, that may or may not know that they're kind of like type 1 or 2 diabetic, and that to keep a track on, okay, I've just had sweetener in my coffee, right? This is where I think I've been going wrong, because I've been doing the carnivore diet, but I just haven't cut out sweetener in my coffee because I love it. Okay, can't help it. I think that might be the problem, right? But after 3 weeks, I think, well, is it that? Or is it the amount or what I'm eating, right? So the only way of ever finding that out is by getting this, right? So one of these, and then it will say, okay, you do not need to be having sweetener in your tea or coffee because that your glucose spike, okay? Some people may not. Some people can eat loads of fat and poultry, okay, and it works really well for them. Your body or my body might say, no, you shouldn't really be on that diet. It doesn't work well with you. You are deficient in something and you need to eat more fish, which I also do eat, okay? But like, it will tell you, you eat a meal, you wait for an hour, check it, and then it'll go, oh, I've had a complete glucose spike and I've logged down what I've eaten. Don't eat it, okay? Or lessen the amount. After a month, you have your own special designed body DNA diet. Not that's given to you by Google or by a fucking dietitian or by anybody like that. It's given to you by your own body. It tells you what you should or should not be eating that is designed for your body. So you can design your own diet, okay, that will make you feel so much better because you will have the right amount of consistency of food that your own body works well with. And I recommend this to, well, I haven't tried it yet, but I've done a lot of research and it does, I've got a lot of Virgo in my chart, don't worry about me. But like, you know, if you guys are on that kind of thing and you're like, you know what, maybe something like that could really improve my ADHD, my depression, I have all of these, right? Could improve my ADHD because it can also improve your own levels of, because I was doing, so I got a feeling there are people also like myself that suffer through ADD here, right? So just to, you know, keep going, you're fine, right? You're fine, you can cope, okay? But diet for depression or maybe ADD can also be cured-ish, can help by sorting out your DNA. Your DNA biological structure of your body is what produces all of the hormones and all of the 6 things that you need, because you could be deficient. That's why I'm a very pale person, right? Because I could be deficient in a supplement that I don't, and I'm not aware of, and I'm completely unaware. You know, it's dopamine and stuff, you know, you're not getting the correct amount of dopamine. But the body is capable of creating that. But because you may be deficient in certain areas, maybe why your body is naturally not creating a substance in your mind, because you could have took tablets and things, and we need to falsely do it. When everything is natural, where the body can overcome fucking anything, okay, if given the right supplements of diet, okay. So you could be deficient, okay, and believe me, it could help with any kind of mental health condition, because it couldn't do worse, it couldn't get any worse, right? So it's probably worth a try if you can afford it, okay. So that's a message there for someone, okay. There you go. But I concur for you people that have like ADD. I cope quite well with mine. Like to be honest with you, I kind of learned to appreciate it. Right, it's to accept it that I have it. It's to appreciate it. It's not keep ignoring it. Right, I keep being bothered that people are saying, "Oh, you fucking got ADD." And, "Oh, you're obviously ruining relationships and your life's in fucking tatters because you got ADD." Fuck off. People don't need to be in your life, right? Trust me, my old relationship did it. Okay, everything keeps going wrong. It's because it's you. Oh, now you've got schizophrenia. Oh, now it must be because you're paranoid. Oh, it must be because you have ADD. Now you're depressed. Now, go away. Right, I'm sure I'm fucking well capable of sorting out my own mind, right? So, you know, you need to get rid of people. Right, it's not your fault. Let's see. There's such a stigma around that someone that is mentally ill destroys relationships. I mean, paranoia and have, you know, being guarded can like destroy your relationships. PTSD. Let's see. So, my little fish, how are you guys? You all right? Hope you had a good birthday. Okay. March 8th. Anybody else out there that was March 8th? Pisces, March 8th. Anyway, let's see. Your little fish, Pisces. Show me their next 48 hours for Pisces. 3 of Cups. Another Pisces. A 3 of Cups. Now, I read in numerology. Okay. So I go off the numbers. 3 is a hangman, 12 Pisces. Okay. So, feeling good. Feeling loved. Feeling wanted. All right. New person. Ooh, someone is now intriguing you. I'm very intrigued, dear Watson. Dr. Watts, Dr. Moy could be going to the doctors. Some of you are very interested now, thinking, now you've got my attention. Now you're making me think now, giving someone something to think about. Okay. No, I mean, stop crying, so I'm going to give you something to think about. Right? Any meet people like that, just dump them. Right? But it's now making someone think, ooh, there's a Pisces out there. How you doing, fish? You're looking pretty fine. Right? So, let's see. But it could be friends. Like I said, this could be something that starts off platonic as friends. Could even be a gin and tonic. Right? But you could be just kind of like doing the friend thing, right? It's kind of like, you know, but you can have a friend here also, right? You have a friend. Every time you talk to the friend, they want their twat flame. Right? It's kind of like this, you know, you can talk to someone and you're like, oh, hello, I'm a Pisces. You know, I'm single. And they're like, yeah, but my twat flame. And you're like, oh, God, here we go again. Like, you know, fucking trying to explain to people. They're kind of like, me as a Pisces, I just go, keep doing that. Keep going down the same road that you're doing, you know, here. Come back in 10 years. Right, here. Young souls that are on the journey, right? Let's see, Pisces. Pisces. What's going on with Pisces for the next 48 hours? 10 of Swords. The inevitable ending, but the inevitable beginning. Okay, is this the end, beautiful friend? Is it the end of a friendship? This is the end, beautiful friend. This is the end, my only friend, the end of our elaborate plans, the end. I'll never look into your eyes again. Jen, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack, Jennifer. Again, the end of a beautiful friendship. Jim Morrison. People are strange though, right? Yeah. Are strained. See, someone wants to focus that much on this person here that they're making it impossible to be able to move on because they want a new beginning with the same person. So they'll play out the dark hell loop. They'll go through the dark night of the soul, the ending, the beginning, being lost in the matrix. You know, where's time gone? Can't believe I've been doing this for 15 years and I've still not really got anywhere. And, you know, I'm lost in space, right? I've been addicted to the twat flame for the last 17 years and it still hasn't really got to the conclusion of what will happen in the end. And it just makes me wait even longer. It's the beginning, okay? You're at the beginning. You've got a long, long way to go to show you the way to go home. But I just wish you would come back home. Cinderella, let's just click my heels together and wish that they would come down the yellow brick road. No, that is called the rabbit hole. Follow the white rabbit, Cinderella. Fuck the white rabbit. That's what I was saying. Let's see. I'm finding clues though. Keep finding them. Right. Let's see. Pisces. What's coming up for Pisces for the next 48? King of Cups. Oh, baby. Telling you now. This King of Cups don't fuck about, Dave. No, no, no. No, someone wants this King of Cups. Now, it might be one or two or even three people that are interested in this King of Cups. Yeah. That's what I said. This King of Cups knows what he wants. Trust me, he'll know what he wants because he probably more than likely told you. That he's ready. He's not bothered about his emotions. Okay, he's kind of like, oh, what's a feeling? Oh, but feelings are... What's a feeling? Right? No, why am I saying that? Not to be nasty. What I'm saying is that a guy, a stable one, doesn't worry about his feelings. He shouldn't. Should be expressive of them. Okay, but not for long. Not for long. Like, he'll make himself known. Trust me. This guy probably has made himself known to say, well, I'm a stable energy and I'm a catch. Right? Why? Because I know my shit. Right? Because I know who I am. I know what I have to offer. And if what I have to offer isn't good enough for you, then, okay. But, like I said, someone sees this person, Pisces, if this is you, if you're male, right, I'm going to stick up for them, there's males out there, right? If you're male, right, you've got the attention of someone here. Oh, definitely. Steph, Jeff, Steve. You've got the attention of someone here. Okay. Like I said, a king knows what he wants, right? And he'll try. Trust me, this guy is a trier. But he probably won't try long. Why? Because it's very important for a man that's stable to know about force. If you force someone and you rush in, a woman's not attracted to someone that just rushes straight in really quickly, does not listen, doesn't have time to listen to someone. Okay, and wants marriage straight off, desperate, okay, and does not act more confident, and like I said, knows exactly what they want here. So you've got something that's ending and also something that is beginning, Pisces. Okay, so it could be the end of a friendship, because this king is kind of like, well, you want to concentrate on that, you concentrate on the third energy or the third party or the ex, or, you know, I know I'm waiting for like union. Okay, you wait for union and I'm going to concentrate on someone else here, because this here is a missed opportunity here. It's someone that's missed the opportunity of this king because they want the king, but from their past, which means that there are options here. There is a stable male, but there's also one that's impossible to be with. Kim Possible or Kim Tasia, but like, or Kimberly or Kim Bolton. But this person here is focusing on this ending, the beginning, waiting for a new start, waiting for a new beginning. More than likely with someone where they've been in third-party relationships or just metaphysical nonsense dribble bollocks union, right? Well, if you look at this, right, this is truth. I'll give you the truth here, right? Truth Time Tarot, hello. But I'll give you the truth here, right? As a tarot reader, what is it that us tarot readers get mostly? Steve, hello, can you let me know when my dickhead's going to come back and cheat on me, because they've been manipulating me for ages and I want to kind of know, and I feel that they're coming back. Can you tell me when? What? You what? You want this person? Yeah. Why? Well, they're my twat flake. Oh. It's difficult. It's difficult, right? Because someone forces, as a female, forces themselves to keep waiting for the guy to give them validation that they are the one, right? Here. As a true energy of a connection, a male is supposed to see your worth and give you validation straight away. They'll make themselves known. Immediately will let themselves known. Okay, they will give you validation. But if you are a woman that is seeking and searching for validation of a male that is not seeing your worth, then you are desperate. And desperate to a stable man is not attractive. You're supposed to do it the other way around. Now, that's not for everyone. That is literally just for the people that keep trying to seek validation of men that are not giving you the time of day. Okay? They're not giving you the time of day. They're not noticing you. You have to post shitloads of stuff off on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter to get them to see you, to get them to notice your worth. This is where people on Facebook, okay, they post a lot of pictures up of themselves, and in their mind, sometimes they can think, well, the person's on Facebook, I need to post up a really gorgeous picture of myself to get that person's attention on me. Now, if you want to feel good and beautiful, great, that's good. But if your intentions, if your intention is to put things out there to get noticed by one specific person that isn't giving you that time of day, then please do some work on yourself for validation. Any man in life will validate you for what you are in life, and they will notice that immediately by how important that you are as a single mother or as a person that works extremely hard and that is worth the time and effort. But when a lot of you do not put the effort into this stable king, you'll lose the energy of the stable king, because he will lose interest. Believe me. Because if you guys are really trying to seek approval or attention off this king that isn't giving you it, it could be because they are focused in another direction completely and utterly. They're looking away from this energy. That's why there's an ending right here. Okay. So they're not giving some of you validation to say that I'm interested. Okay. Now, it depends on what timeline you're on. You're going to have to be advanced in tarot readings in order to know the many different patterns of behavior I could pick up just through these 4 cards. Right here. So let's see. Pisces. The next 48 hours for Pisces. 8 of Swords. See? Some of you are trying to get someone to come back into your life. You're trying to get their attention because you want them to come back. Okay? Some of you are even paranoid that the person might come back, but what are you bothered for? You just send them packing. Here. Okay, what are you worried about here? Okay? But a lot of you want this person here to come back. I want you to come back. I'm lonely. I'm on my own. I'm bored. I'm frustrated. I really need your loving. I want you to come back. Where are thou? You flew away, Peter. And then you fly away, Paul. And then you come back, Peter, and then you come back, Paul. But how long? Because for a lot of you, you give up your life waiting for a twat flame that comes back for a day or two and then they fuck off because you're under the condition that you believe that the person's supposed to come back, and when they do, it's forever. No. No. No, it isn't. No. Because it can be just for a very short time that they're here and then they're gone again. And then you have to spend all this time thinking, fuck, man, I gave up opportunities to be with this king because I was so interested in me twat flame coming back that I just really need their attention. I've got to get it. I've got to get this person in a relationship. Now, like I said, some of you could actually be naturally driven to get this person in a relationship that wants it. As I'm saying, you'll know if they want it because they'll be telling you that they want it, because they'll be saying, no, I appreciate you coming forward and letting me know that I'm a king, that you're looking at me here, that you're actually looking at me and that you'll want to come towards me. If this guy replies it back of like, yeah, I notice you. I notice that you want to be with me. I know. Okay. So the king will apply it back into the effort. But some of you could be on different timelines here. Right? Because like I said, this king here could be a single bachelor energy, right? And they're busy. They're kind of like in and out, kind of doing their own thing, right? Okay, is the masculine energy of the runner. I do things my own way. Okay, if you want to come my way, then come my way. Okay, but don't sit there with your dick in your hand not doing anything, because they could be off. Right, they could be off thinking, well, if you're not going to reach out, you're not going to say anything, you're not going to do anything, and if you're not going to, then neither am I, I'm just off. Okay. Yeah, but I need to watch tarot readings to see if they're coming back without communicating with them. No, stop doing that. Right? Stop doing it. If you're sitting there really wanting to talk to someone, then for fuck's sake, talk to them. So many people want their twat flame and they daren't. They're scared of the person. Like, why would you be scared to talk to the person that you want? Why? It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't. Why would you be scared to talk to the person that you want in a relationship? Right. Lack of confidence. It also goes a hell of a long way in a female that a male will also see. Right? Is confidence. Okay. Because a male will pick up whether you're interested or not. Right? What's the Seven of Swords for? Eight of Cups. This person doesn't know where they're going. Seven of Seven. There's travel on the cards here. There's a lot of busy energy, Pisces. If you're a life path 7 like me, for a lot of you, right, and you're going out quite a lot, this is basically just driving out a lot this week, getting out of the house. It's just a normal, like the king here. This would be me, right, here. But this would be me at home, Aquarius placements, or Leo, but 8, right? Life path 7, 8s, wanting to get out of the house, just like taking off for a while, driving, you know, going out for a while, and just enjoying time on your own, like just being your own person. Stable. This is a fixed emotional water sign, meaning stability. This person like I said, they could get a lot of attention because they know their own shit. They've got very stable emotions, this person, whether they're this or not. Here, they've got very stable emotions. They don't just take things lightly. They go out on their own. Me, I love it. Me, I don't need anybody around me. I can go out on my own. I do it every single fucking day and I enjoy it. Peace and quiet. Get out in my car, sit in a car park on my own, drink coffee, listen to the birds, listen to the trees go by. And I do that every single day and I breathe. And I love it on my own. And then I talk to people. I don't talk to people. But whichever way it is, I spend a lot of time on my own and I love it. Here. Right? Because I have stable emotions. Okay, when you get people that have unstable emotions that come towards a stable energy, it'll be this person that chooses you, trust me. And if they have, you want to hurry up. Okay? So, no, because that's pressure. Take your time, okay? Take your time. Because this person is kind of like maybe has really stable emotions. They're like, no, it's fine. You know, you just take your time, do what you want. You know, there's no rush. Because they have stable emotions, right? But, you know, they could be looking in other areas to see energy, you know. Okay, so there you go, guys. Thanks very much. Really appreciate it. That's your next 48 hours. If you would care to join Steve, your weekly reading is now only on the silver and gold tier. So if you want everything that comes out from this channel for your weekly reading, you'll need either the silver or the gold tier that is linked below. You will always get them a day or 2 days before anything comes out here. What you will see here is next 48 hours. It will give you a clue of like, I really like this person's style and channel and what he says and what he does, and I listen and I'm dedicated towards my channel because there's 10,000 of them out there. And if you want that and you want to support, then hopefully you consider joining Patreon because you get a lot of stuff for it. Okay, but you need silver or gold. If not, and you want to join the button that says join, it's only like $2 or $3. It really helps give a little bit towards my monthly goal of money. It just adds to what revenue I'm not getting by videos, okay? So it's very little for you. It's a lot for me if quite a few of you join. And in that, you get quite a bit. You get quite a lot of videos over there that I will post that you will get, but you will need to join to see what they are. But believe you me, it's well worth $2 or $3. And then you also get now and again, not every month, but some months you will get a 1 question, 1 answer reading that gets put over there. I ask you for what your question is this month, and then I do a reading. But we're digressing to whether that's working or not because there's quite a lot of people that are now joining, and I might not be able to do everybody, okay? So we digress with how many people are over there, what I can and can't do, but what you will get if I can't, okay? But it's $2 or $3, okay? All right, guys, thanks very much. Really appreciate Pisces. Appreciate it. And I will see you soon.